The world is freezing cold. The same plot, but the story's never old. Slow clap for your kinfolk. Could have been asking what your info. Prosecutor could be trying to do you in for the 2020 twins, so you passing out the info. But no, you had purpose, you had plans. I ain't throwing nothing on Mercedes Benz. Won't impress y'all, don't need no fans. That ain't my God. Who is that, man? This real man talk, real king ways. Still in captivity, but minds ain't slave. Got a little wisdom, but you peep these grades. Giving out the knowledge on the stoop these days. One time for the men doing cane thing. Dead fresh to the T, living super clean. 3 times for my foe, then it came up. 4 times cause the man can't control up. 1 time for the men doing cane thing. Dead fresh to the T, living super clean. 3 times for my foe, then it came up. 4 times cause the man can't control up. Yeah, real man. Sheesh. Yeah. Doing cane things. Living super clean. Daddy came up. 1 time for my kings doing king things. I'm these hoes cause you know he got a good thing. I submit and I cook and I clean and I never hold back on that pop. I'ma let it rain. Made me honest, I got a ring. All praises to the most high, let it sing. A real man, Abel, sister never Cain. And I ain't going nowhere, this is not a game. Look at you, girl, you're lonely right now. Settling for bums instead of in the most high. He provide and protect, so he get our respect. And he leading us aboard when them chariots fly. I don't really think you hear me though. You can't cross this bridge on some billy goats. Let them save you in the end like a Seminole. Be help me, shout let the silly go. 1 time for the men doing cane thing. Dead fresh to the T, living super clean. 3 times for my foe that it came up. 4 times cause the man can't control up. 1 time for the men doing cane thing. Dead fresh to the T, living super clean. 3 times for my foe that it came up. 4 times cause the man can't control up.
Yo.
Shalom and shalom, sisters and cousins, and praise the Lord, saints. It's your favorite housewife, Miss Mono.
Sheesh.
And I don't know what happened. And I would be remiss if I did not present to y'all, because I know y'all already know who this man is. He needs no introduction. So please, if you're new here, allow me to introduce you. But if you're not, say what's up to Monologue McGad in the building, everybody. So all praises to the Most High. It's Shabbat Shalom. If it's Sabbath night for you, Shabbat Shalom. To you, I hope you are enjoying the beginning of your Shabbat. Thank you for coming to kick it with us. You could have been anywhere on Bill Green's internet. Who is Bill Green? Bill Gates' internet.
Who the hell is Bill Green?
Bill Gates' internet, but you're here with us, and we appreciate it.
I thought this was somebody else's internet.
Oh, sometimes it's Beyonce's internet, sometimes it's Bill Gates' internet.
Al Gore's internet.
Angelina, shalom and shalom. Angelina, we was talking about you the other day. What is your relationship status, Miss Ma'am? If you
All right, man. First of all, also we want to say happy feast of dedication.
Yes.
We're having a big feast on Saturday, you know what I'm saying? On tomorrow.
Oh, what's up to everybody on the IG? Shamel. Shalom, shalom. Yanika, shalom and shalom, sis. Thank you for joining me. Single like a Pringle, she said.
Single like a Pringle.
Uh-oh. Okay, girl. Okay. Hit your boy up and see if he's available. Okay, we'll talk. I got your number. We'll talk. But anyway, I have a special guest. What?
We doing dating app here at the house of Mono. We hooking people up, you know what I'm talking about. You just pay us a nominal $999 fee. We got y'all back, you know what I'm saying? We putting righteous people together.
I mean, if we get a phone call, you know what I'm saying? We'll do the research. Now, I would like to make a disclaimer, though, okay? Just because we at the House of Mono introduced 2 people, we are not guaranteeing any behavior on either side of the coin. Now, we would like to assume that both people are, law-abiding, commandment-keeping, faith in Yahweh walking Israelites. However, it is your responsibility to verify all of this information, ma'am and sir. Okay, just our little disclaimer there. Do you agree? Are you in agreement with it?
I mean, I have nothing to do with what two grown people is doing in their lives.
Yeah, okay, until they be like, well, Mono and Miss Mono introduced me to this, and then da-da-da-da-da.
No, well, first of all, we only introducing folks that we already know. You know what I'm saying? We don't hang with dudes around here. I don't hang with dudes. I don't chill with dudes.
No,
I don't
so
deal with sorry ass niggas.
Right
so
now, I will say that any
that.
male recommendations coming from my husband, no, like these dudes are legit. But
What's up, man?
Shadicus?
We live, my boy.
Okay, so, thank you, Shamel. She said you better say them disclaimers. Thank you, because you know how it can be. People act one way around people, but then when they're in a relationship, it's Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. So I just wanted to put that out there.
Before you pick him up, man. No, never mind. Don't worry about it. We're not promoting that right now.
Oh, okay. All right, come on, say hello to everyone. Atticus.
Hello.
Say shalom and shalom.
Shalom and shalom.
What do you want? What?
I just need to tell you one thing.
What?
I think Sheba peed on the floor.
Sheba definitely didn't pee on the floor. Probably your new little puppy dog y'all got up there.
No, but Dad.
Okay, we'll talk about it later.
Okay. Get some paper towels and clean it up for me.
Take care of it.
Okay.
Well, listen.
Thank you. I love you.
Somehow, somebody in this house took on another dog that's not a part of Mono's West Side Bullies.
Okay, let me tell y'all.
I'm not gonna point no elbows.
Shalom and shalom for you. All right, no, let me explain what happened. And I think the mothers will totally understand. Okay. So my daughter and her boyfriend are both graduating from college. My baby's graduating with honors. Okay.
Summa cum. That means she like a black belt.
No, that means she has high honors. It's like magna cum laude is like the highest honor, and then summa cum laude is after.
Yeah, we don't know nothing about that.
Okay, well, anyway, my baby's graduating with honors. Okay. So, she bought a puppy for her boyfriend. Okay. But they did not do the necessary checking, being that the boyfriend still lives with his mother. And the mother was not having it. She told him, get that puppy out of my house. So they had the puppy in my daughter's dorm room on campus, but they only have a week left. So she was thinking like, okay, we could just hide the puppy for a week. She got caught by
because these ain't no thugs. They don't know nothing about no crime. They don't know nothing about no crime.
They don't know nothing about crime. She got caught taking the dog for a walk by the director of the dorm.
Don't take a dog for a walk. You got dang hiding. What kind of crime lords are these?
Crime lords.
Sheesh. Horrible. Horrible criminals.
So, and they asked her if it was a support animal, and
yes.
she said no. But Marco was like, "You should have said yes. Like they can't make you verify."
Horrible criminals. I'm emotionally I'm distraught.
You are making me anxious by asking me this question.
Horrible criminals.
So the puppy is here. Because they have grown attached to the little puppy. You know what I meant to do this time?
They ain't grown attached to that.
They're attached to the little puppies. So
2 weeks old. They
attached to the little puppy. You know how it is. Come on, they in their 20s. They attached to the little puppy. So the puppy is here with us now. They're getting ready to graduate. T Webby 17, what's up? Don't do that. You don't like that? Why not? I like
That's
that.
horrible.
Oh my gosh, what is wrong? Okay, I have to take off the chat overlay, y'all.
Hey, we want
to
let you all know.
Listen, I'm gonna go get the syrup. You have to let me know what Starbucks drink you like so I can go get the right syrup, and I'm gonna go get the syrup and stuff tomorrow. I'm sorry.
I just want to let everybody know that's tuning in. We see a whole bunch of people in here. We ask that all of you 200 people that is now tuning in, please go to the YouTube channel at Monologue McGod. Hey, like, you can get out, you can leave the comments, you can go and click like on the video. Share the video. Share it with your folk, man. They need to hear this too, man. Subscribe to the channel, man. Hey, man, if you feel compelled, led, man, sow a seed, man.
Sow a seed.
Put the thing up there.
But I wanted to talk about my hoodie first. See, Sister Delta said she loved my hoodie.
Yeah, we can't talk about that right now.
We can't?
No, ma'am.
Okay, sorry. We can't talk about that yet, but stay tuned, okay? News. Don't you even worry about it, Miss Ma'ams.
Come tomorrow.
Ready to take a picture, okay? You don't even know. The Lord is blessing you. Just be ready to take a picture. Have your makeup and stuff done. Okay, let me put up the Cash App. $ the House of Mono. If you do feel
$1 or $2 will do.
$1 or $2 will do. 5, 10, 15, 20 will do more. If you so feel moved, all praise to the Most High. Thank you in advance. I wanted to tell y'all about something. And well, you used to be in the military, right? South Korea. That was a joke. Did you
remember that? That's what I remember, Chris. Being in the military, I don't want nobody to know. I feel I'm ashamed.
Okay, sorry. So, well, I read that South Korea, the country of South Korea, is recalling their senior citizens to military service in preparation for WW3. 63-year-olds, 65-year-olds, they're talking about how old these people are. And then they started comparing it to the American military, who could never call up 63 and 65-year-olds because Americans are notoriously obese, out of shape, and not able to please. You can't even carry your groceries up the steps, let alone.
I could do all that, and I ain't 63, but I ain't going. Yeah, they talking about.
If you was in South Korea, they'd make you go.
Hey, bro. Hey, man. Muhammad Ali. Lock me up, folks.
I would go cut off my foot or something.
You gonna cut off your foot and just take me to jail? You know?
Nah, I'd rather be free
with 1 foot.
With 1 foot in jail. Yes, absolutely. Yes, I'll take that.
They can't put you in jail for too long.
For dodging, for being a military dodger.
Well, listen, you go and commit a felony or something. A small felony that gets you a year in prison before you got to cut your foot off. Like that's just you just.
Oh, so you saying go to jail, commit another crime, and go to jail for that? You gonna go to jail for dodging the draft?
Okay, so let's say dodging the draft gets you 3 years. Going to steal $200 worth of something from Walmart is a felony. You know, but that might get you a couple months. I'm gonna do that before I cut a whole foot off. I know the scriptures say, man, if your right hand offend you, but you rather go goddamn cut your foot off?
Yeah.
Oh hell no!
I'll lose a limb before I sit in jail.
Don't listen to this counsel.
For a year,
you
guys. For a year sitting in jail.
Listen, 2 months, bro. Listen, 60 days. Go steal $200 worth of stuff before a foot. No, bro, a foot, a whole foot. You gotta walk around doing the Thriller all day, just dragging that home.
It's 2023. First of all, I can get a prosthetic. I mean,
well, man, you gotta learn how to walk, bro. I can't even.
I don't know. I'm not made out for jail. They will put you in there and forget about you. Absolutely, that's what I'm saying. I ain't made for jail. Go rob a bank for $1. This way it's not a felony.
No, a bank is automatically
without a gun.
A bank is automatically a felony.
How bad are South Korea jails compared to U.S. jails? Now, see, and that's another thing, because I've heard that, like, in other countries, the prisons are horrible.
Hey, man.
So,
there ain't no prison worse than 1 foot. Why
are you saying that?
Nigga, 1 foot?
You know what? This reminds me of the conversation we had the other day.
Fast. Trying to leave me because I got to limp around. I can't keep up. No, man.
Can I talk about that?
No, we just keep talking.
Okay, so next story. Diddy got two, is it one or two more lawsuits? A new one. I know it's definitely a new one as of yesterday. There was a lawsuit by a underage girl. She said she was 17. Oh, get out of here, Sister Delta. She said, I had a dream little Oriental men soldiers were taking hostages and knocking on doors in the suburbs.
Yeah. You bring their little ass over here, bro. They get shot.
Run up, get done up. I'd rather have one foot than jail. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. Like, I can't.
Y'all crazy. Y'all ain't never been in jail.
I've been in jail. That's how I know I don't want to go.
You been in jail for one day, man.
That was long enough for me to know that I don't want to go.
As a person who's
long enough.
As a person who's been in jail, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, I've never done any jail.
How long have you ever been in jail? Like, what's the longest?
30 days at a time. It was the most I ever done. I did 30 days twice. But I
think I could do 30 days.
Listen, I ain't never been in jail long enough to say, take my foot. Nigga, please. I don't think if I've been in there for a year that I'll say, take my foot instead. Nigga, y'all crazy.
I'm just saying, how you gonna run when they try to put you in jail? No, so the foot is in lieu of jail. It's like if I lose my foot, then I don't have to go to jail. Yeah, heaven forbid this ever happens to any of us. But you know what I'm saying? It's a trade-off. It's like a monopoly trade-off.
I'm 10 toes down in jail.
20. Oh,
I'm gonna be 10 toes down in jail. God dang, math ain't mathing.
I'm thinking me and you was gonna be together.
No, that foot got off of the string.
You gonna have to put you to sleep, or you gonna thug it out? Hell no, I'm going to the hospital where they can anesthesia me. Please.
Man, they not about to goddamn. If they say jail or your foot, they ain't about to goddamn surgically goddamn put you to sleep and make it comfortable for you.
I'll have somebody drop a safe or something on my foot, and then they'll have to cut it off.
Yeah, you could have just went and stole something from Walmart. You could have just.
I don't want to go to jail. Don't you realize that I don't want to listen. The conditions, okay? I don't and I don't know if y'all watch 60 Days In, but I watched 60 Days In. And this last season, they were in Henry County, I believe. Was it Henry County?
In fact, I seen somebody who I know in there too. I just don't remember his name.
So, but she was complaining because the women did not have access to any sanitary products. So they would bleed on their uniforms and have to keep those uniforms on even beyond their cycle. We're not talking about the 7 days they're on this. I'm talking about just have to keep it on the whole time. No washcloths, no towels, no hot water. The toilets are constantly flooding. I mean, I don't know about you, but I'm not doing it. Shamel, I might be extreme. I'm a punk, okay? I do not like
that girl went to jail one time, boy. Crime, goddamn, boy, act like this is
listen, because who wants to be in the back of a police car? Who wants to be in, especially when I didn't do anything?
Nobody wants to be in the back of a police car.
Especially when I didn't do anything. Like, that caught me totally off guard. I wasn't expecting that. He was like, get out the car. I thought he's about to tell me something about him. I thought
this thug on with. Hey man, we want to get you out the car because this nigga got a warrant.
Him. And he handcuffed me. I was like, wait a minute. What did I do? I couldn't do 60 Days In. Me neither. Oh, they'd have to pull me out like this. As soon as somebody says something crazy to me, I'm signaling.
But what? After 60 Days In, bro, they're going to give me a raise, boy. First of all, I'm be running it. But I ain't going to lie. Every time I did 30 days, bro, like I kind of like.
Come on, sir.
Bro, I was a preacher. And I didn't start getting locked up until I was with the Lord. You know what I'm saying?
You can't say that.
No, I did. No, all the stuff that I did prior to being with the Lord,
caught up with
me after being with the Lord.
Ain't that how the devil move? Ain't that how the devil
every time I was locked up,
that ain't nothing but
I was the
devil.
preacher. I was the preacher in jail. You know what I'm saying? So like, no, I ain't had no problems. You know what I'm saying?
They bougie in where? Fayette County. No, I don't care. I don't care. Listen, I don't never want to be in another pair of handcuffs in my life.
Portia,
okay?
what's going on? I ain't a jailbird.
Mono a jailbird.
I ain't a jailbird.
He done,
I've been locked up probably like 20. I've been locked up like 20 times. I ain't never did nothing longer than 30 days at a time. I did like 30 times, a couple times.
Birds don't stay in one place long.
But
well, you know that.
But also, nigga, that little 30 days ain't nothing, man. When you know when you're getting out, it's cool. It's the problem when it's the problem when you don't know when you're getting out. You get locked up.
They get them handcuffs hurt, and they be putting them on all tight.
You don't have handcuffs no more once you get in the goddamn jail.
I don't care. Like, I do not want to go to jail ever again. I don't want to be put in handcuffs ever again. Like,
brother, not a jailbird. We gotta talk. No. This is way back in the days, man.
No, he is not currently a jailbird. Okay, I would not tolerate such behavior. Okay, I don't do that.
It's back, you know what I'm saying?
That happened to me when I was locked up in Gwinnett County. Got handcuffed to a woman on her cycle on the way to court. Thank God, I only had one night. Oh my gosh!
God dang, Anika, let me find out you out here thugging.
You get locked up in Gwinnett County for anything.
You start talking about jail, boy. Look, all you criminals come out of the woodworks. God damn, bro.
Favorite jail is bougie. They treat you like crap at the same time. You did 6 days in jail, Leah, for what? You think you know a person. Leah, what did you do 6 days?
What is you guys on? God damn. Let's change the subject, bro. All these criminals. Listen, this is not Vlad TV, okay?
Portia, do you know?
we are not about to have
Mo True Shalom and Shalom. Let's do 20 times 30. Oh my God.
Listen, man.
Oh.
Y'all, we bringing out all of you criminals.
20 times.
Listen.
20 times multiplied by 30? Who did that?
No, see, I only did 30 days twice.
Not 20
even though
times.
I've been locked up probably 20 times. But these was like
I did 5
a day,
days.
2 days.
Angelina, why is Orange is the New Black bringing memories for you? I would have never thought that you've been to prison, Angelina, like prison.
Listen,
oh my God.
We about to have a prayer for deliverance.
For real, you think you know a person.
How we come to you right now praying for all of these criminals on the line. Lord, let me take my hat off. Lord, Bahashima Mashiach, was I deliver these folks. Lord,
oh no.
In Christ's name. Sheesh, you criminals, boy. Dang, man. Start talking about jail, boy. Everybody. All the testimonies came out.
Cracked windshield? Failure to appear on a cracked windshield. They couldn't find me. I was hiding in the cracks. You spent 6 days in jail because you didn't go to court for a cracked windshield.
First, them FTAs, boy. Yeah, a lot of niggas locked up, boy.
Wow, that is
but
crazy.
But you had to be a little bit of criminal to even get goddamn
Not your
ticket.
Mama told you it was your second home. That is bad. That is bad. Oh, Angelina. I used to put my hands on people's sons before I repented. Oh, I would have never guessed. You look so small and dainty.
Hey, ain't this the same girl you was talking about telling my homeboy about?
Yes.
Take her off the list. She like to beat niggas. She like to beat on niggas.
She said she repented. She repented.
Angelina like to beat on niggas.
She repented. I'm gonna give my good sis another chance. She repented. No, 12 months for what?
Yeah. That wasn't for no crack windshield, nigga.
Yeah, come on.
You had crack in the windshield.
She said she was hiding in the cracks.
Yeah, she had crack in the windshield.
Y'all are hilarious. Drew Mills, Shalom and
I
Shalom.
don't even know what we even talking about now.
Remember what
I don't know what
originally
I don't know what
bringing
we talk about now because
How did we get to
all
jail?
you goddamn Israelites in here talking about your jail stints and you freaking heathens.
How did we get to jail?
Lord,
I
help,
don't
help my
remember. Oh, Diddy. Okay. Diddy. Oh, so yeah. So the lawsuit claims that he was trafficking an underage girl, a 17-year-old. He was forcing her and trafficking her as well. All these lawsuits are coming out, and I don't know if you guys saw Diddy's statement that he made, but you know, of course, he put out a statement saying I'm totally innocent, blah 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 blah. And I just want to say nobody believes you. Nobody believes you.
He's innocent until proven guilty.
That is the American legal standard, but what the Bible say, 2 or 3 witnesses, and there's been more than 2 or 3 witnesses to this man.
It's gonna be so hard to believe.
Oh, you was underage drinking, Unica. Ooh, being fast out here.
Freaking hoodlums. Like, just I don't know. I mean, like, I've never been that rich before. But,
that nigga guilty. Facts.
But I just ain't. You know, like, there's just something in me, just as a real nigga, like, just as a man. You know, look, I you know what I'm saying? Some people might think I'm fly like you know what I'm saying?
You sexy.
You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, I ain't never about to go and take no coochie. Like, and then if I had millions of dollars, I'm sure
Yeah,
I ain't about to steal no
like,
coochie. So, like, just in my mindset, I hear this about somebody and I just think myself, nigga, if I had billion, nigga, please drop it, girl.
But they
and
say
so, like,
it's
I
like
just can't believe, like, niggas is out here stealing
like,
coochie. Yeah, power is, hey, girl, I got 10 bands, get naked. That's enough power. You know what I'm saying?
I think the problem is when they get to that certain point, they feel like they shouldn't have to spend money. It's like, I'm me and you should just be happy because I'm here and you should be willing to do whatever I want to do because I'm here in your presence. You know what I'm saying? So I think it turns into that kind of thing.
You bad on the comment, girl.
Well, I only missed 2. That nigga guilty right here. Come on now.
No, that's not that. That's more truth. You skipped some.
Nigga.
See,
well, if you would let me put the chat overlay on, love, this wouldn't be happening.
Guilty until proven.
Right, exactly. We already guilty. We just need to find out.
A bad boy.
We just need to find out the other stuff. Diddy is the definition of. Take that.
That nigga
is guilty.
Y'all was top. They was weird before the money. I guess that wasn't got to be because, like I said, she like
money just gives you the power to be who you really are. Yeah, it doesn't change you. Like, now you just have the authority to do what you want to do.
But then you should have heard about these weirdos before the money. Drew Mills feel me though.
Who knew him before? Who knew
Drew Mills feel me. Like I said, bro. Like, shoot, bro, nigga, I'm out here. I'm like, we getting it anyway.
So
man, if I got millions.
But let me say this:
get on the floor.
People from the North knew about Diddy before the rest of the world did. When he was still with Andre Harrell and Mary J. Blige, they was already hearing stories about him. So we been knew about him.
And what Drake say, bro? I hit the strip club and all these. Find a pole. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that was a control thing with Diddy. He had to exactly. That's what I feel it is. It's a control thing. Like, he just wants to run the universe. He gets to be egomaniacal is the word I'm looking for. His breath probably stink, and somebody hurt his feelings and he got mad. Okay. He probably couldn't get no girls when he was younger. You know, he dark skinned, and look at him. I mean, he's not really that attractive.
All right, let's just. I'm just playing devil's advocate. I'm playing devil's advocate and not from Diddy because I believe all of this when it comes to Diddy. Of course, you know, I'm not accusing him. I'm not bringing no accusations upon him because, you know, how the scripture say, man, hey, bro, first of all, I don't know.
We wasn't there.
I'm not bringing no accusations on this man. Can't connect. Shalom. Shalom.
Shalom and shalom.
But this is the question I do have playing devil's advocate. So take Diddy out the picture, right?
Okay.
Because I believe all of it. when it comes to him.
Okay.
Do we not believe that there's people that even if 10, 20, 30 people came out and said this about them, do we believe that there are folks who the people is out to get, and so they put these hits out on them, they put these stories out on them? All right, let's go dig up all of the folks you slept with and shoot. Girl, we give you 10,000, say he took it. We give you 10,000, say he
I
took
don't
it.
think you're gonna get
I'm not saying that
I don't
with Diddy.
No, right. I understand what you're saying. I don't think you're gonna get that many people to say that. And even if you do, the opposition is going to be louder. There's no opposition.
It's just like what Leah said. People believe that when it comes to Bill Cosby.
But there's no opposition for Diddy. And there wasn't a loud opposition for Bill Cosby either. You didn't have too many women coming to Bill Cosby's defense saying, no, he never did that to me. The only people you really had coming to his defense was Claire Huxtable.
People who he was spending all of his times with every day doing shows with.
But Claire Huxtable.
So you think Bill Cosby was drugging all these chicks?
I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that.
But it was a whole bunch of hoes that came out and said he did it.
And I didn't hear about any of them until that whole big thing broke. Okay, Bill Cosby been famous all our life, and we had never heard anything like this about him. The people who like Diddy, we've been hearing this stuff about him. Michael Jackson, rest in peace. We've been hearing this stuff about him. It's certain people, Mystical. You've been hearing about Mystical taking advantage of women. Like these men had these rumors going on way before it became a big deal.
So what is the line that you say? Oh, I believe it's about this one, and now I don't believe it's about that one. I
think at that point your common sense has to kick in. Like, does this make sense? Why? How out of the blue do all of these women come all of a sudden? And that's what makes the whole Bill Cosby thing look crazy. I'm sorry, that's what makes it look crazy.
Y'all said Diddy saying, "Take that." It sounds so crazy. Now.
Don't
take
that. Now you gotta wonder, like, what was he?
But I also
subliminal messages.
But I also
they did it with MJ. Now I believe. I'm sorry. I know what y'all gonna say. I believe the stuff they said about Michael Jackson.
Don't believe Michael Jackson was take a little boy booty hole, man. I just don't believe it.
I do.
But see, and this is another part.
This happened right before he was about to buy NBC.
So, hey, man, Diddy was about to buy something.
That's why I don't believe
Bill
Cosby did that. R. Kelly innocent. Girl, don't,
that's Bravo.
Bravo, don't come up here with that foolishness.
Hold on, scroll up, because there was somebody saying something made me think about something.
Right.
Keep going. I don't remember now. I don't remember what I was gonna say. But I just think like
the Pied Piper is guilty too. Hello.
Listen, man, we don't. It's so hard to figure out who guilty and innocent based off of people's stories.
Can I tell you something?
What's up? I mean, I think pretty much. I think R. Kelly guilty as hell. I think Diddy guilty as hell. I don't know if I believe Michael Jackson guilty. I don't know if I believe that Bill Cosby is guilty. I just don't. I don't know. But also, I ain't saying they ain't guilty.
Right. Let me just say this, okay? As a woman who has dealt with predators, you, and I know what you mean. You can tell. You can look at a nigga and tell yes, I'm telling you, you can look at a nigga and tell if that's what he into. It may not always come across as this nigga will grape you, but you will get an uneasy feeling, and they will display like controlling behaviors. They will show like powerful attempts to control you in their behavior. You get signs when you dealing with these kind of men. I'm telling you.
But people can say that about. I'm just once again playing devil's advocate because I bumped that. I ain't on none of these weirdo nigga shit. But let's say people who know us, they'll say,
"No, it's not like
no." But I'm just saying from an outside looking in, they'll say, "Oh, this is a controlling ass, dominant ass, head of the house, honcho." Type
it's different.
Boo, you saying that from you, But I'm saying
I'm
from
not
the aspect
talking about
of
just a
somebody
dominant
saying,
man.
saying, oh, she said she got to ask her husband. Oh, she said she got to check with her husband. She said she got to woo. I'm not talking about you because you understand. I'm saying, can other people might be saying the same thing?
And what I'm telling you is no, it's a different spirit. That's what I'm saying. It's a different spirit from just a man who's confident, in control, and just dominant in his life. That is different from a predator. It's a totally different spirit. Let me tell you. I'm telling you. It's a boy that cries wolf, could be innocent on certain things, but since they're already guilty for something else similar, no one else believes them. That's true. It's like if you done committed 5 felonies, why are we not going to believe the 6th one? I get it. I think you got to do exactly what people are doing now. You have to look at hindsight, look at the videos out of Diddy. Now it all makes sense. And that's that's all we can do is go back and look at their history. Right. Thank you. Yes, you could tell it's definitely a vibe. Like you could definitely tell when you are in the presence of a predator. Absolutely.
But that's to say, like, and I'm not trying to, shake anything up for people of you ladies who have been, violated in any means. But what I'm saying is, if it was that easy to spot being in the predator's presence, then you probably would not have ever been a victim. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if it was that easy to tell and recognize, then we wouldn't have victims.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
Okay. No, you're right. And so understand, I'm talking as a 43-year-old woman who's already been there. And now I can look back and say, like, dang. And I can admit straight up, like, I just shouldn't have been in some places at some times with some people. Like, I knew these were bad people. I just thought that they would never turn on me. You know what I'm saying? Or I just never thought that this kind of thing would happen to me. Like, oh, I've heard these stories before, but this would never happen to me. Nobody would ever do that to me. So that's that thing. And then when you're young and you think you love a guy, especially when he's older than you, there's just so many more emotional factors. This is why I'm always so hard on young girls about keeping your legs closed, because once you start letting that man lay pipe, honey, you are no longer in control of your mind. And things just spiral very quickly out of control after that. So, no, I'm not saying you're wrong. You're absolutely right. But also, it's easy for me now because I know better. You know what I'm saying? Now I can see that nigga coming from a mile away. But as a young 20-year-old out here just trying to, you know what I'm saying, find myself instead of being obedient. That's what I was doing, trying to find myself in the world instead of being obedient.
Hey, you Negroes, don't be creeps. Like, real talk.
Don't be creeps. But not shalom and shalom.
Hey, man, you don't gotta take. Look, here's how I feel. Well, you never gotta take no coochie. There's enough coochie out here that is willing to be passed out.
And if the girl that you don't want you, then well.
When you want something, it ain't about if it's what you want or not, bro. If you just need something that bad, listen. Of course, we're speaking lawfully. Don't go and get nothing that you ain't trying to make your wife. But I'm saying, before you go and steal some, nigga, there's plenty out here that was willing. There's plenty out here that is willing to give it.
Loner peace, shalom and shalom. All right, so let's get to the issue that inspired the main topic. Okay,
What's the main topic is?
The main topic is playing in your face. And this came from I don't know how many of y'all sir. I don't know how many of y'all are watching the Squid Game challenge. Okay. If you're not, it's a reality competition show based on the Squid Game series. They play all the games they played in the show. Because I didn't watch the real show.
There's a lot of the games they definitely did in the real Squid Games, but then like the Battleship, that wasn't part of the Squid Game.
Okay. There was some other stuff in there.
Yeah, so it's like different games. Like they had tug of war.
Okay. Okay. So
but not give it up freely and multiple times.
Okay. So in one of the episodes that came out last week.
Goddamn, what'd you call? Spoiler alert.
Oh yes, spoiler alert. I'm sorry. If you have not seen last week's 4 episodes, then cover your ears. So in last week's episodes, in one of the episodes, they were lining up to play a game. right? And they picked a captain. The captain was free from elimination. So the captain had to pick another person, and that person was free from elimination, and the person they picked. So it's like 20 people, right? So you see them all huddling, trying to figure out who's going to pick who. And you see a group of white women standing around saying, okay, girl power, we're only going to pick the girls.
No, well,
But
hold on. Before that, I was going to correct you.
Okay.
Before the challenge, the white girls called a meeting, and then they start calling all the black girls together. Come over here. All the girls, we gonna stick together. This happened before the challenge happened.
Okay.
So they called all the girls over to make a pact before this challenge started. So they made this pact first to say, hey, girls, we sticking together. All the girls, bump these men. It's only 9 of us, and there's so many of them. All the girls sticking together.
All the girls gonna sit together, okay? And this is what they said, all right? So now they're picking people. And somebody picks a white girl. This white girl picks another white girl. Okay.
And the first white girl chose a man. The first white girl chose a man.
Okay. Well, you tell it then.
No, I'm just saying.
You keep interrupting me.
I'm just correcting your story.
Well, then go ahead and tell it.
The first white girl picked a man.
The gay man?
Yeah, and so
Phil.
Yeah, they was all like, hold on. You talking all this girl rah-rah.
So what ended up happening was the white girls, instead, they never picked a black girl. They picked gay men. They picked a gay white man. They picked the gay black man, and they picked other white girls. Who finally picked a black girl?
A gay dude.
The gay white man finally started picking the black girls.
And then the black girls chose other black girls.
Right. And that's how the black girls got on. And so that just really made me upset. And it also made me reflect on just this whole feminist movement as a whole. It's always been like this. It's always been black women on the outskirts. And even today, to the point where a gay man gets priority when it comes to feminism, to girl power over black women, because they had all clicked up and they were talking about girls, gays, and theys, but they didn't include the black women. And that's why I titled this Playing in My Face, because they keep trying to get us on this feminism train, this new move here, but they are constantly asking us to leave our race behind. If you go back to when the suffrage movement was occurring and they were fighting for the right to vote, these white women, and I don't remember who it was. It was a prominent black activist female. She wanted to come and speak too. Susan B. Anthony said, absolutely not, because we do not want to mix up the problem of the Negro with the problem of being a woman. So they want us for our chromosomes, but not for the melanin in our skin. So it's okay to holler girl power, but they will turn around and put a gay white man in your place because they do not want to deal with your blackness. And that's why I titled this Playing in Your Face.
No, what?
You sound all loud like you're bored. I'm sorry, are we keeping you?
Girl, to that.
So that's why I titled this Playing in Your Face, because I feel like this has constantly been done to us, even in this day and time when, you know, they are putting all the wrong black women on a pedestal. They'll put Sexy Red up there, Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B, scantily clad, promiscuous, just gutter behavior. They will put this up as an example of black women while calling it feminism, okay? But who are they putting up for the white girls to look at? Taylor Swift and Katy Perry. And say what you want about their personal lives, they're not on screen busting it open, showing their crack and everything else for the world to see. And also, they're not getting the same type of criticism that black women are getting, okay? But again, yeah, we'll include you in our feminist train, but only to allow you to make a fool of yourself and your people. Even if we go back as far as Josephine Baker, I mean, it has always been the case that in order for the black woman to be put up front, she has to be half naked, promiscuous, and willing to do all those other things. Okay. Go ahead.
Hey man. The problem is though, and I'm not of course we never taking the blame off of who it belongs to. And of course the raw chicken the raw chicken people, got a lot to do with this stuff. But also we definitely got to discuss, like, a lot of it is on what we choose to just accept. You can't just put anybody in front of them. Look, we seen them when it come to Trump and when it came to Biden. You can't just put anybody in front of them and say, hey,
This is
this
your
is
leader.
your leader.
Mhm.
No, they saying, hell no. Matter of fact, we gonna go and goddamn take the White House over if we got to. Listen, we put Biden in front of us and he say, hey, if you don't vote for me, you're not black. And guess what niggas do? They put Sexy Red in front of us, and guess what we do? We don't reject. It's the number, bro. You can't go to a football game, a sporting event, a kids event, nothing without hearing this. So we accept whatever they put in our face. So yeah, I keep putting this in your face if you just gonna keep eating it.
Right.
Nigga, if you turn the plate down, then they gotta bring you something different. But if you swallowing the plate whole,
And they keep saying, "Oh, white kids are, white kids buy rap music more." But who do you see at these concerts? Who are they showing in the videos? And again, at the end of the day, guess what? In about 5-10 years, they're gonna be telling your child that Sexy Red and Megan Thee Stallion are their political leaders. Okay, so it's not the same, and we gotta stop accepting it. And I say this all the time: we begged and begged and begged to have representation in their system, and they represented us to the way they thought about us. You want to play our game, you got to play by our rules. And instead of us saying, you know what, we don't have to tolerate this, we don't have to be a part of that, or we can have our own thing. Because why does representation in the media matter? Think about that. They keep telling us representation matters. This is why you have to see black faces on the screen. But why, if these black faces are only continuing to perpetrate destructive behavior, the things that cause my people to be in the condition that they're already in, why does representation matter?
we've rejected who we want to reject. Hey, black people came together as a whole and said, hey man, these Black Lives Matter people ain't us. We did. Hey, niggas can come together and stand as a whole and say, no, pimp, we ain't got nothing to do with Sexy Red. No, Pound Town, my coochie paint, booty hole brown. No, we reject this. We ain't got nothing to do with it. We don't support it. We ain't standing next to it. We can, but the problem is we go and promote it. We got our kids, y'all kids, my kids don't know it. But your kids know, your 4-year-old know the words.
Don't know their ABCs.
Your 3-year-olds know the words to Pound Town.
And everything.
I got a 5-year-old, 8-year-old. They don't know who the hell a Sexy Red is.
All praises to
All praise to the Most High.
That's another reason why we
You can read these comments. Truth be told, Flip Podcast, what it is, folks.
Shalom, y'all. Black women have always been a sexual object to white men. Reason as to why our women are over sexual. Exactly. It's Sarah Bartman all over again. They just keep doing the same thing to us all over again, except they're not keeping us in cages. They're putting us on TV. Absolutely. It's the same thing. Shalom, family. Shalom, Yarwar. Okay, read that.
Yahaba, Shem Yah Sabarakata. Well, sorry, Shakana, Shanaka. I don't know what the rest of that says. Hey, man. Hey, happy Hanukkah to you too, as well, sir. I told you my Hebrew ain't that good.
You speak Atlanta Hebrew.
I speak Atlanta Hebrew, man. Shalom, bro. That's how y'all give. Yahweh Hashem Mashiach Yahweh Shai. That's how
He
y'all
know
get
that.
with me.
He know that
Yeah.
part.
Tawada, Salakia, Ak, Khan. Is it? That about it?
That's all you got for the people.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
La
and so it's even to the point right now that like even the celebrities just to change lanes but still kind of stay on the same topic. When you get into like this celebrity news and gossip and all the stuff that they try to distract us with, I'm really convinced that it's all just a bunch of games. And I'm not saying that it hasn't always been a bunch of games. I don't know if maybe, you know, my eyes are just opening to it, or maybe it's just a time of exposure in the earth. But like take this whole situation with Holly Bailey and her playing games with revealing her pregnancy or not. Like, first of all, you signed up to be famous, knowing that people were going to be all in your business. It's like reading you read the job description, you had an apprenticeship, an internship, and everything else, and you still got on here once again thinking that you could just change the rules and do things the way that you wanted to do them. And now it's to the point where they're planning stories in the media like, oh, well, nothing's happening in my life. Let me put some mess out there. And it's always some mess. It always, again, it's perpetrating negative stereotypes about Black people. We can't keep a family. We can't stay together. Black men always abandoning their children. Look at Kiki and her baby daddy. Look at Jeezy and Jeannie. It's always the same narrative with us. And I'm just at the point where it's like, when are we, and hear me, okay? I understand that 1/3 is small. We talked about this last week, okay? 1/3 is a small amount, okay? So I get it, but it's when are we going to wake up and say enough is enough? Like, even if I'm going to allow you the opportunity to entertain me, could you have some kind of quality about it? Okay. We can go back as recent as shows like Martin. Gina and Pam were classically trained actresses. They took acting classes, they took dancing classes, they could sing. Okay. These ladies were talented. These heifers that they putting on TV, what are they doing? What are they doing?
Got a big butt and a smile. That girl is poison.
Exactly. And then when you see that makes it so hard, because as much as you want to defend women, be like, nah, it's women out here that's trying to do good. We trying to do good. How can you say that when you turn right around and then you know what I'm saying? There's some mess going on. I saw okay, hold on. Let me get to y'all comments because I will keep on rambling. I will keep going. 4 prime Hebrew word.
Con. Shalom.
Beginner Hebrew. Y'all know Hebrew sight words.
Fact, I know Hebrew sight words.
It's no coincidence that Satan is called the prince of the power of the air, and those negative messages are going over airwaves. Absolutely.
Bill, DeVoe, Ben.
Sir, you are reading ahead.
That's the same one you just read.
No, it's not, baby.
My bad, nigga.
Collectively, we love the ignorance, then want to ignore the repercussions that come with it. Look at what Dolomite Superfly.
That's it. And that's literally what it is. We don't like the ish that comes from the ignorance. We are the first ones to say it's black on black crime. Nigga, white person shoot a black dude. Bro, what about black on black crime? Nigga, we hard on that. We'll call out our own bullcrap. Mm-hmm. We will. You know, that's one thing I say about black folks. We'll call out our own bullcrap. Nigga, Chicago, bro, this amount of murders. Woo. But then we will goddamn support the music that goddamn is speaking on this lifestyle. I watch sisters, I watch people. I'm gonna just be real with y'all. I watch sisters who half naked on the ground, and I watch people who teach against this, liking and following these same sisters. So it's like the things we say we don't agree with, we still support. So like there's a whole big thing on people like, show me in the law I can't listen to secular music. And I'm telling folks, I'm not gonna say secular music as a whole, because secular just literally means anything that's not about, not it's not
Biblical, yeah.
kingdom.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, like I tell people, hey man, Jagged Edge got a song, "Meet Me at the Altar in Your White Dress." It's a secular song, but this has a kingdom. This has something we can support. This is talking about getting married. Nothing wrong with that. Listen, you cannot convince me that I have to show you in the law why it is wrong to listen to songs that saying kill your brother,
Shoot 'em up, bang, bang.
sleep with your brother's wife, and goddamn sell drugs to your people. The law lets us know, the laws of God let us know that all of these things are sin. You can't then try to make me believe that I got to show you a law that say why it's not okay to goddamn support music that is saying that's justifying sin.
Isn't it? What is the verse that talks about? It names like a bunch of sinners, and then it says, "And those who take pleasure in them." I can't think of it off the top of my head, but I mean, I think that pretty much sums it up. Like, what are you literally doing?
You can't party to music saying sleep with your brother's wife if you feel like sleeping with your brother's wife is sin.
It should bother you.
You can't party to music saying goddamn kill your brother when you're teaching that killing your brother is sin. You just can't, bro. And anybody justifying that, bro, I got a problem with you. Just is what it is. It's point blank, period. I was telling Mono said it.
So yeah, that. I mean, I could go on about this topic, but I'm just tired of us. We're the lowest on the totem pole, right? When it comes to the world overall, we're the lowest on the totem pole, but they have no problem lauding us over our men. They'll look at black men, they'll talk to black men and be like, oh well, black women are the most educated and black women are so successful. So what's wrong with you, black man? Why can't you be successful as your woman? But then will use us for trash and gutter bait. And we have to stop being so desperate for this is the whole love of money is the root of all evil thing. Because let's be real, that's all you're doing it for is money and likes. Likes lead to money. Shares lead to money. People's approval lead to money. And that's what it all comes down to, because we've been taught that money is the end all be all.
Okay.
And so instead of saying like, yes, money is important, but there is a righteous way to get to it, we just keep succumbing to the ways of the world. And the thing I don't understand, well, I guess I do understand, because like we were talking about earlier, you just feel like, oh, this will never happen to me. Even when we hear these stories of these women who, will have a moment of weakness and they'll say, I hate it here. I hate this life. This is never what I wanted. I wish I could just go back to before.
Yes.
But they're trapped in the lifestyle and the finances and stuff that comes with that. Right. So I wish we would just get to a point where we could just walk away from all of that.
Happy feast of dedication. Hey, listen,
happy feast of dedication.
I want to, because we had some family that could not join us. And we're not accepting everybody, but if you are in the Atlanta area and you don't have anything going tomorrow,
well, I invited Yanika.
Y'all reach out to us between tonight and tomorrow. We are doing the feast of dedication. We are doing a feast tomorrow at the House of Mono. Y'all definitely hit us up, for more details. If you ain't got nobody to fellowship with, whoop, man. We here for Yasharala, man. Our praises. Happy feast of dedication. Yanika, put Yanika's comment on her.
Therefore, to him that knoweth to do good and doeth not, to him it is sin. Hello. Okay, that's a good one. And that's just great. See, but that's what I was talking about. You're not looking to do the most good. You're looking to do the least evil. Like, exactly what can I do and still, and it not be technically all the way a sin. And I hate those kind of
My
situations.
brother Gazar. Put his on the
Gazar, shalom and
listen
shalom.
to me. Hey man. I want to give a huge shout out to my brother Gazar. Me and Abaya was talking about you. I want to say, I think he might have been doing an interview with me, and you came up. Listen, you guys, I ain't gonna lie. I think Gazar is the most underrated Israelite artist out there. Listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. I think people are sleeping on this brother here. Listen, if y'all see him in the chat, go to his YouTube page. This brother has some dope music, man. And y'all need to go check it out. Me and Nabaya was definitely talking about this brother. You should reach out to him, Gazal, so y'all can do an interview, or I connect the links or whatever, because he plays your music all the time. And but he said this out of his mouth. He was like, bro, this nigga music is so fire. So we need to definitely set up that interview, bro. But yeah, y'all, Gazal, hey, y'all watch this. Shout out Gazal. His music goes slap crazy. No, for real. Listen. He got some music, man. So everybody that's tuning in, make sure y'all go check it out. Y'all see him in the chat. Go to his YouTube channel, bro. Got videos, he got albums, he got music. I got a song with him. No, 100, bro. Y'all go check him out. I'll praise to the Most High, bro.
Did you have anything else? I did. I meant to talk to y'all about this last week. I was reading an article. Okay, I'm not sure if y'all are familiar. Everybody knows who Dwight Howard is, though, right? Dwight Howard,
the punk, the faggot, the gay man.
Mr. trying to get us canceled.
Man, we ain't at that level
recently...
yet. So you gotta say everything you want to say now, because when our YouTube channel blow up, then we can't say what we want to say.
Right.
We can call him a faggot right now.
Well, he's recently been exposed for his homosexual activities and also allegations of forcing himself on men. I don't know how many of y'all know his child's mother, Royce Reed. She was in like one season of Basketball Wives. She was recently found not guilty of endangerment to a minor. The thing that got her in that situation, her and Dwight Howard's son, forced her boyfriend's child to perform oral sex on him.
Hold on. What giving is
Dwight Howard's son is 15 years old.
Dwight Howard's son, who's 15.
For his mama was dating somebody.
Dwight Howard's son, mama?
Was dating someone.
Okay.
This man also has a son who's about the same age.
Mm-hmm.
I think he was 13, I think. The 15-year-old Dwight Howard's son forced the boyfriend's son to perform sex acts on him in her house.
The whole family just gay.
They were in the house,
just passing down gayness.
And he called him Big Zesty.
Big Zesty.
And then I think there was another incident that happened at school where he forced, was it a girl or a boy, to masturbate him?
Probably a boy.
And so
Big Zesty, Little Zesty. Big Zesty produced Little Zesty.
So allegedly the boy has said that when he gets angry, that makes him want to force sexual acts on other people.
Lord, I just praise the Most High.
Yeah. Yes.
I praise the Most High. Drew Mills said,
Dwight
come
Howard
on, bro.
Being
I don't
big,
even know.
Chested a child molester.
I don't even know why we talk about the zestiness on this channel, man. It just make me feel weird on the inside.
Well, I wanted to bring it up for a few reasons. First of all,
we don't want to talk about all these zesty. No,
we need to talk about this because it's involving kids. And I know some of y'all be like,
keep your kids away from zesty ass niggas.
That's just my kid friend. No, you got to watch other kids because you don't know what people are exposing their children to.
You know when these kids zesty. There's a problem. Everybody trying to pretend y'all don't know when y'all see a sauce ass nigga when you see one. Whether they 12 or they 32. You know a sauce ass zesty ass little nigga when you see one. Stop letting them come to your house and then wondering why, oh my gosh, he took advantage of my child. Nigga, you knew what he was when you seen the little boy. There can't no zesty little boys come to my house. Stop being ignorant. Oh, maybe he just soft a little bit. No, man, get that little no. Y'all gotta start screening. Back in the day when I grew up, my parents screened who was coming to stay at the house. My kids can't just pop up. Nigga, with a kid that we don't know, we ain't talk to the parents, we don't know nothing about. And my kids think it's strange to this day because guess what? All their little friends, they don't care. Nigga, you can drop off. Girls can have a whole boy get dropped off at their house. Boys can have girls get dropped off at their house. No parents talking to nothing. We got teenage daughters. They friends getting dropped off at our house. And I'm like, don't the parents want to meet me knowing that it's a man in the house? You dropping a 17-year-old girl off at my house. Don't you want to know? You know, the man that's in the house, look him in his eyes, make sure he ain't no weirdo.
Crazy, right.
And we asking them, hey, your parents want to meet? And they don't. And guess what I do? I make myself go out there and I make the parents meet me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But this the problem. Y'all don't want to meet these folks, and then you want to act like you don't know why little Tyrone had
bringing home tutus.
Got some meat in his mouth. Nigga, cause you let little baby over your crib.
And I want to say this too. I know.
Go up.
I know.
We probably missed a lot of comments.
No, I didn't. I didn't. Be existing. We read that, and then Angelina said that.
Lord, what's wrong with these people? We know what's wrong with them.
That was the Dwight Howard in that Boondocks episode when Tom was having them dreams about going to jail. It might have been. But I want to say this. I don't know why people are so afraid to tell their kids that they can't hang out with a person because of their parents. I don't have no problem or the kid. I don't have no problem with that. Like, no, I don't like
that little boy gay. You can't hang out with him. He's a little gay little boy.
I don't like that girl's spirit. She's a little bit too fast. Don't bring her around here no more. I mean, I don't know when we started being scared to do that, but we need to go back to that. Because here's the thing that nobody likes to talk about. Everybody likes to say, oh, well, I'll whoop so-and-so ass. I'll do this. I'll do that. If somebody do something to my kid. But the fact of the matter is, once it's done to your kid, the damage is already done. There's nothing that you can do to undo what happened to your child. And yes, Yahweh heals. Yes, there's healing. We can move on and all that stuff. But let me tell you something, like, some stuff you don't want to have to heal from.
Oh, hey, back in our day, parents used to, well, I keep saying back in our day, because we still do it at our crib right now. No, man, little Susan is fast. No, I don't
want you being friends with that little fast
ass girl can't come to our crib. No,
you ain't going nowhere with her.
No, you can't go nowhere with her.
Yep. And we need to get back to that. Listen, bring back shame. Okay, bring back shame. We are scared to say anything to anybody because we don't want to shame them and we don't want to make them feel bad. Make people feel bad.
Shame on you.
How do you listen? I'm not saying that people were ever perfect, but there was a day and time when you at least put your best foot forward. Like, okay, I might be doing this behind closed doors. You might find me creeping Friday and Saturday, but Sunday when I'm coming to church, I'm going to at least present myself holy.
Shame on you, ho.
We have gotten to the point where we are bashing people. I feel like it's like a crossroad between bashing people for putting up a presentation, but not discouraging them from even trying. Okay, because they're not even trying anymore. Like, you're not even appearing holy once a week. So you could probably see the benefits of trying this and maybe, try to do it 2 days a week, 3 days a week.
I grew up, man, when friends used to come knock on my door, and my daddy would answer the door and ask them, do you know Jesus? Hey, y'all remember on Friday when the Jehovah's Witness came and knocked on the fucking door? Hey, I mean, on Ice Cube though. Hey man, is Jesus the head of your life? No, bro. Like no, like we grew up. I know your mama.
My mom used to answer the phone. Praise the Lord.
Used to? What you mean? Used to?
Well, she still do.
What you mean? Used to? Your mom still answer the phone.
No, she still
Praise
do.
the Lord.
And if she picked up the phone and you didn't say hello, she would be like, hello, hello, praise the Lord, and wait for you to say hello. And then be like, okay, I need you to say hello before you start talking. Hang up and make you call back again.
Bro, what? Listen, y'all don't
My mama did not play.
Y'all don't even understand. Go to Donald Ray Elders. He said,
I jumped in on
I jumped in on some heavy discussion. God,
that's what we do around here.
Man, we talking. Because they want to be friends with facts, man.
Right, with everybody, exactly.
My mama was always right about the ones she didn't like and didn't want around.
Always
I ain't gonna say they was always right, but a lot of it.
No, they was right. They
until
right.
You get that notice on. Hey, yo,
help this man, please. Please help this man. I be trying to tell him.
Yeah, because they start trying to put parents in jail for punishing their children. Listen, it ain't about punishing.
It ain't about punishing them. That's not a punishment.
Hey, before we even get to the punishment, I already weeded out the ones you about to get in trouble with.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, we know Lil Ray is bad as hell. Mm-hmm. We knew who he was when you first brought him over here. Now, it's our fault if we say and allow you to just continue to hang with Lil Ray. Nah, we knew Lil Susie was goddamn throwing that little thing all around. And yeah, it's our fault if we continue to let you hang with Lil Susie with the hot pocket.
And let me tell y'all something too. This is why you have to know your children's spirit. You have to understand who your child is. I understand that my middle daughter, she's very comforting to be around. Like she's just a cool person. Like her spirit is just so calming. And so I've noticed that people who usually have trouble at home will try to connect themselves to my child. Okay. And as she gets older, it's harder for me to tell her who she can and cannot hang around. So as her mother, it's my job to sit her down and say, listen, baby, you are going to attract people because this is the type of spirit you have. And I want you to be careful, make sure these people don't use you, deplete you, take advantage of you and everything else. But if y'all aren't spending time with your kids, if y'all aren't spending time with the Most High, talking to the Most High about your children, then you don't know these things and you don't know how to equip them to fight. I don't want my child walking out here thinking each and everybody is an enemy. So I have to tell them what to look for. But y'all just send your kids out with a gun and no flashlight. So they just shooting everywhere. And that's not effective either. Because once they get tired of your rhetoric and they decide to start thinking for themselves, they're not going to know how to correctly discern spirits. Okay. And I think that is one of the most effective tools that we need to give our children these days. I mean, think about it. We're living in a world where you can't tell natural born men from natural born women sometimes. Think about that. Okay, we need to equip our kids with discernment like never before. If you ain't never prayed for your kids to be able to, and I think this is another reason why we're so big on the truth here in our house. We don't accept no lies. We're not doing no lies. You're going to tell the truth about everything. I don't care what happened. I don't care who it hurts. I don't care how much trouble you think you're going to be in. We need you to always tell the truth. I stress that because we know this. You let the devil put his foot in, he gonna kick the whole door down. You start allowing lies and start letting lies fly, and then pretty soon you have no control and you don't know what's going on around you.
I feel like, man, at the end of the day, lies have become so acceptable when we start lying to ourselves. And then act surprised when it's some things that we already knew in the first place. And this is, when they say, bro, you lie so good that you start believing your own lies.
Yeah.
And this literally kind of like what's going on right now, Shawty. Like we got dang believing, nigga, you knew this was lies. Nigga, 5 years ago, you knew this a lot. 10 years ago, you knew this a lot. When you was 7 years old, you knew this was a lie. And now you 40, and now you acting like, oh, maybe this true. Nigga, when you were 7, you knew if this girl said she was a boy, you knew that wasn't true. Now you 40, you saying, maybe. Listen, and then when you start accepting falsialities.
Falsehoods.
No, falsialities. It's different than falsehoods. You know
Jesse
what I'm saying?
Jackson making up words.
You gotta look that up. You gotta look that up, man. You know what I'm saying? That's a $30 word. You don't know nothing about that. Falsialities. When you start taking on falsialities as truth, then it becomes a problem. You know, and then it starts getting out of hand. It's the same reason why women start accepting this lie. Not saying men are better than women, but this lie that women are equal to men. Yes, women, we can do all the things men could do and this and that. So y'all accepted this lie, and now you want to complain because you got this man who identifies as a woman and he knocking y'all ass out in boxing. He beating all the chicks in racing. He got them swimming the hell out of. Listen, you got them niggas winning goddamn woman of the year. Like you accepted a lie that you knew was a lie. But now you want to complain about the effects of the lie. Y'all, it's kind of like it's time out for that, bro. Listen, we got to start going back to calling a spade. Nigga, use a man and use a man regardless of how feminine you is. I'm not, yes, sir. I'm a habitual goddamn offender of my clients. You know, we have plenty of clients. You come over here picking up your order. I don't care how you dress, ma'am. I don't care how fresh your J's is and how saggy your pants is and what kind of Hellcat you pull up with, ma'am, and you can have Mr. printed all over your shirt. Nigga, when you pull up here, I'm gonna goddamn open the door for you. Here you go, ma'am. Would you like me to put this in your car for you, ma'am? No, you don't gotta open this door. I'm a gentleman, ma'am. I'll put this in your trunk for you. I don't care how many gold chains you got on. And if you a man, I don't care how low the little skirt you got on, sir. If your balls hanging out from the bottom of it, sir. You are, sir. I'm not holding the door for you, sir. I don't care how long your nails is or how feminine you act. You's a whole man. I'm not opening the door for you. Here go this box. You better carry it.
Catch.
Nigga. Like, bro, we gotta listen. We gotta stop. We gotta stop pretending and then acting surprised when it comes to the repercussions of our acting like we didn't know what the hell was going on.
I saw an article, as a matter of fact, there was a black lady who got in front of Congress and told Congress that natural born women need to better accept it when they lose to transgenders, and they should just get used to competing with them. And I have to say this because
cognitive dissonance.
I just I'm looking at how things are happening, and even like these feminist slanting TV shows, because like you can barely watch a TV show without it having a feminist slant. Like that is hardly impossible. So, but I'm watching these shows now, and in these shows, the white men are always made to look like the victim. They're always made to look like they're the ones that are oppressed. And it's starting me to think that it's really white men that kicked off, especially this latest wave of feminism, because at the end of the day, now they get to look oppressed. And let's just look through history. How does the story always go? You have to make yourself look like a victim. You have to make it seem like you're being attacked. You have to make it seem like you're being oppressed. And then now you've overcome the victor and you're the hero again. Think about the story of America. They made it seem like, oh, we had to leave our oppressors in Europe. And then we came to this new land and there were savages here and they tried to oppress us and we had to get them too. And then the American terrain tried to dull our spirits, but we rose and conquered. And now look at America, the hero. And I'm telling you, they're buckling us up for that same ride again. And they're positioning white women and everybody else to be the oppressors of white men again. Listen, if y'all don't, I'm telling you, watch it. I see it all the time. The Morning Show on Apple TV. Julia.
Nobody's never going to be the oppressors of white men until the kingdom comes.
What'd you say?
Nobody's ever going to be the oppressor of white men until the kingdom comes.
I'm not saying that it's true. I'm just saying that this is the propaganda that they use. Like, they talk about this all the time, how to get people on your side, how to change the tide of political discourse. You have to make it seem like you're being attacked. That's why there always has to be a bad guy. There always has to be a bad guy. Nobody likes the hero for real. Everybody wants to cheer for an underdog. So they have to make it seem like, oh, they're the ones that are the underdogs. And, you know, somehow they're coming out under this feminine oppression. Or, you understand what I'm saying? This is just how they ramp up the stories. That's all I'm saying.
Sheesh.
Okay, that's his way of saying he ain't got nothing else to say.
No. One time. No. Listen, man. We want to thank everybody for tuning in. Listen,
3 times.
Like, share, subscribe if you did not. Please turn on your notifications so you know when we go live here at the House of Mono. So I wasn't here yesterday because I had a graduation to go to. My baby graduated from the Honors College at Georgia State. Okay, the Honors College. And so she has her regular commencement next Thursday. So I won't be here next Thursday. Again, I'll be here next Friday. I don't know if this fine gentleman will be here with me.
Thursday evening again?
The graduation during the day, the party's at
Oh, we're doing the party the same night?
Oh, yeah.
We're doing it Thursday?
Yes. So yeah, I won't be with you guys next Thursday, but I will be back here with y'all next Friday. Thank you. I'm so proud of her. I'm more happy for her. And I say I'm happy for her because it's like she's living her life. Like, she's making the choices she wants to do. She's excelling. So I'm very, very happy for her. All praises to the Most High. Show us the savages uncivilized, the way they try to get us up out of here is justified. Exactly. That's what they're doing now. I really believe that is on the rise. That's why they're releasing Sexy Red, having her walking around barefoot, pregnant, and ghetto looking. Just, they're trying to dehumanize us.
I mean, we've been dehumanized. They've been dehumanized us. We've been.
I think they ramping it up.
3/5 of a man, like, you know, we still in that hole. But yo, hey, listen, man. Want to tell everybody, man. Listen, we thank y'all. We thank y'all for tuning in. We ask that y'all subscribe to the channel, Monologue My God on YouTube. Monologue My God. Go to the YouTube channel right now. Subscribe to it, man. God dang. Subscribe to the YouTube. You ain't doing nothing else with your life. Niggas just sitting there on the couch anyway. You ain't doing nothing with your life, man. Might as well
pick up the phone.
Go to Everest, man. No, but listen, man. If you in the Atlanta area, Metro Atlanta area, tomorrow we're doing a feast for Feast of Dedications. Contact us. My inbox, right? Inbox. Go back to the chat. We can read it. You ain't gotta put it up there, but go to the chat. Listen, if you see anything, if you want to donate, you see the Cash App is there, the House of Mono. $1 or $2 will do. Listen, man, we out here trying to do things for the nation. We got some major announcements coming soon. We putting all these dollars. Thanks to all those that's been,
giving. We appreciate you guys.
Blessing and giving, man. Listen, yeah, man, for real. We out here, bro. We trying to go crazy, man. F3, man. F3
F3 part 2.
Part 2, man. 4th of July weekend, man. 2024, y'all. Listen, about to be crazy. We got a whole park, man, football field, man. Me and some of the other brothers, some Israelite leaders was over here last night, man. And we was having some discussions, man. It's about to be crazy, bro. Listen, man, all things in the works, man. All praises to the Most High. Man, we love y'all, man. Hey, man, I'm about to goddamn go chill with this beautiful woman that I know. Yeah, it's a chick I know, man. I'm about to goddamn go chill with. Y'all might know her, y'all might not. You know what I'm saying? Y'all might have heard of her.
Well, thank y'all so much for kicking it with me tonight. I greatly appreciate you. I'm not gonna lie, I'm thinking about changing to Friday nights permanently. This might be a thing. I don't know. We're gonna think about it. No, why not?
Yeah, it's Friday night. Sometimes we go out. Sometimes we might do things. No.
Oh, no? Okay.
Weekdays.
Okay. So, my bad, y'all. I'm not changing to Fridays. Okay.
Don't listen to her.
The man has spoken. It was an idea I had. Okay, I love you. I will see y'all next Friday in these content creator streets. Please, if you are not following me, at Miss Mono's World, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I love you so much. Happy Hanukkah, Shalom, and good night.
Doing things. Mono. Living super clean. Daddy came on. One time for my king doing king things. All these hoes cause you know he got a good thing.
Tune in to Why Boaz Don't Want Your Ass with your host, Miss Mono.
Shalom and shalom, sisters and cousins, and praise the Lord saints. It's your favorite housewife, Miss Mono.
Every Thursday from 8 to 10 p.m. live on YouTube at Miss Mono's World and Monologue Magog. Now also available on Messiah TV on Roku and Fire Stick. Why Boaz Don't Want Your Ass. Don't miss it, sisters and cousins.
Let him save you in the end like a Semino. Beers help me, shout let the silly go. One time for the men doing gang thing. Dead Fred to the T.